So much to do, so much to see, so much. Hey now, you're Rasta. Sorry. Welcome everybody to 60 seconds. You hush. We're gonna start off with Little Boy because I've not played this in a while. Oh my god. Whew. Thought we died. We made it just in time. Hush. Okay. Let them out, because they're balking. Okay. We gotta restart. Because we ain't got the map or the radio. We need both of those. Those are both essential. Alright, we need to do better on the exploring part at the beginning. Figuring out where stuff is. Not where my vape went. There is map, briefcase. So close. We had everything we needed to. I know. Shit. Shit. Hey, what's up, Maddie? And hey, Rick D, bro. Hope you're doing well too, bro. Oh my god. It's kind of mean that she takes up 3 slots. Just saying. I'm sorry, Timmy, but that gas mask is more important than you. That's why I got it first. Rick D. Hey, take care, Rick, bro. I hope you have a good night. There we go. Let's see. We got the Boy Scout manual, the radio, the map, gas mask. Okay, we got everything that we need. The only thing we don't have is the flashlight. And then the extra bullets. Other than that, we got everything. All of us made it out into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter, we noticed that some of our shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting these supplies down here, but we are definitely going to put them to good use. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will prove useful. A flashlight and that. Okay, so we did get the flashlight. So the only thing we don't have is the extra bullets then. And we need more food and stuff, but you know, that is what it is. We're done fighting, but for how long? There's nothing going on with Ted, nothing new anyway. Mary Jane says that she's fine and doesn't need anything. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. Hope it'll stay this way. Timmy might not look like it, but he is strong, is a strong young boy, and he's doing just fine. He definitely don't look like it. Anyway. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe leaking green goo? That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now. And no one packed a mop. What did we do? The suitcase. Because we're not getting rid of the gas mask. Or the Boy Scout handbook. That's just stupid. I think you can use the Boy Scout handbook for everything. So I think if you use it, it wouldn't have really destroyed it. But just to be on the safe side. And we're going to send Mary Jane out because she's an absolute beast with the gas mask. Do us proud, Mary Jane. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Of course, will not survive without water any longer. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give him some water now. Hello, Paige. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you've ever seen this game before, Paige, but it's pretty fun. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we are looking forward to. By the way, I'm going to narrate everything. Like, I'm going to narrate the notebook, because otherwise it's really quiet and kind of weird. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, won't survive without water. Blah, we're not reading those. Okay, so now on day 5, we give them all water and food. Timmy's been sitting there just staring into space. Is something wrong? Maybe it's a good idea to have a little chat with him. Yeah. Hey, I hear that. I understand that. Having a shower and you feel refreshed. Somebody's knocking at the door. Even a word or two, it may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems better now. It's called 60 seconds. Basically, you're in an apocalypse and you get 60 seconds above ground to gather as much stuff as you can to try to survive until you try to get rescued, basically. Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what it looked like to be Halloween doctor's outfits. They claim to be a field hospital, moving from place to place and attempting to help those who are hurt by the hazards of the wasteland. Their problem is some of their supplies got eaten by something that looked like a Sasquatch. They're asking if we have any spare hydrogen peroxide. We got 2 bottles of water, so let's just be a good Samaritan, I guess. This might be a bad choice, but we're gonna be a good Samaritan. No, this is not the Evil Within. I don't think you've seen the Evil Within yet. I'll probably play it for you tonight. And then I'm also gonna play Tomb Raider tonight. So, yeah. First, I'm gonna go and get on the PC and play something, and then I'm gonna come back and play the Evil Within, and then I'll play Tomb Raider. Oh, that's what the title. Oh, I forgot to change the title. I did. I played it yesterday. I forgot to change the title. I had it changed and everything, but then I went off of it and I got really pissed, and I guess I forgot to change it. It's been a while and we don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If only we had a chance to tune into some emergency broadcast and learn a thing or two. How about it? We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Good. Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true, blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups of and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find that? Is this in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner used to be a few blocks away. Maybe someone should go on a coffee run. Let's send Ted. I might do just Tomb Raider. I might not do the Evil Within. I might just do Tomb Raider after I play on the PC. Our volunteer came back empty-handed. Apparently the diner is now just a sad hole in the ground with some seats laying around. What a letdown. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna go get on the PC, and then I'm gonna play Tomb Raider, I think. Because I already played the Evil. And then the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Theater means actors, and where do you find actors? You can easily run into mimes. And so we were approached by it on a theater on our tippy toes, but in the end, we decided our need for supplies was greater than our fear for the mimes. So we bravely went to explore. This must have been a boring play if only props were used were bottles in the scenes, practically filled with them. Thankfully, some had water in them. So we got 3 water. We half expected the theater cafeteria to be in sorry state. Surprisingly, the atomic blast spared most of what was in it, and we were able to admire their selection of foods. It was very vivid. Small, medium, or large cans of tomato soup. We felt large cans were meant for us, too. Damn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. That's fine. Because we don't need it anymore. Or actually, we don't need to give them all. We're just gonna... Actually, we're not even gonna do it to her. We're just gonna do it all on 10. We're going to prepare for another expedition, though, and we're probably going to send Doris out. We've been hearing some strange noises lately coming from outside. Or is it something that came in the shelter with us? Could it be? We found nothing. We feel like it might be us going crazy. We should probably get busy with something to keep us occupied before it gets worse. Okay, having some fun made us forget about, what was it again? No, this is not scary. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read those every time. Let's send Doris out. Let's send her with the gun. I believe in you, Doris. Doris is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Ted and Mary Jane have been butting heads lately. Today they got into an argument about movie characters. Specifically, who would win in the ultimate battle? Maleficent with an axe or the Wicked Queen with a rifle? It's a tricky one for sure, and the debate is heated. Who will come out on top? Mary Jane. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about like how this is scribbled out? That's because somebody's already outside. That's the expedition one. So when somebody's already out, it's not on there anymore. See, this is actually our. This is actually what our tasks are. This one says make contact with other wastelanders. So that's our task for right now. Oh, if somebody's marked out, that means that they're tired and you can't send them out. So Mary Jane was probably scribbled out because, you know, she can't. And the other things right next to the gun, you can only carry more than one item if you have the suitcase with you, and then you can carry 3 items. Mary Jane used some small bits and pieces from her pocket to award points for arguments and track the debate's progress. Between the bunch of buttons, but dust bunnies and some little rocks, we found several rifle bullets. This discovery made Ted and Mary Jane finally drop the topic. That's nice. Ring ring. There we were, thinking what we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured someone should go to the phone booth across the street. Who should we go to answer it? We're gonna send Timmy. We're gonna send Timmy. Somebody's at the door. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear the gasp relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley, where we had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back in touch. So that's cool. Make contact with the other Wastelanders and await further instructions from the friendly Wastelanders. Yeah, somebody's at the door. Before the word turned to an unforgiving dead wasteland, we were friends with almost everybody in our town, including the old man Jim, who would shamble through our street and often and always said hello. When we wanted to visit him once, he gave us an address that took us to a park. Old man Jim is such a joker. It appears that he survived the blast, since he's at our door right now asking if we want to buy a rock. Let's buy a rock, guys. I think that means that we're going to be getting on the radio, I think. We opened the door and greeted the old man with a smile. He was eager to show us his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks and convinced us to take one for free for old time's sake. We agreed, carefully chose the best looking rock, and then the man left. We can't complain, it's a good rock. Really, it brings luck. We'll see about that. I don't know, just a rock, man. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick, seriously sick. It smells really bad in here, and we don't seem to like it, and it's not getting better. It's not going to get any better over the next couple days. Let's rub some gunpowder on ourselves. And that's our girl, Doris. And it looks like she didn't bring anything back. Dirty or not, it's the smell that's the biggest issue here. How do we deal with that? Well, we got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Let's rub it in. Sounds like a brilliant idea. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Some additional supplies would help a great deal, but we didn't get any from this expedition. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during... You damage the gun and then you don't get anything. Dang, Doors. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be a good idea to head straight for safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble. Is that even possible if this situation? Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. The gunpowder doesn't clean them, but the gunpowder kills the smell, which is actually true. You can use gunpowder to kill smell. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. So wait, further instructions from the military and then further instructions from the friendly wastelanders. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person. Let's see. We're going to send Mary Jane because Mary Jane is a beast. And we're going to send her with the bug spray. Like how Ted's hair gradually grows. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no. Mutated ants? They're terrifying little mandibles. Mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says that they're the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have their way, but who? Dolores, get rid of the ants, Timmy. Somebody's at the door. On the topic of atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with a look of glee in her face until all the insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming that they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide us some quality entertainment. Sure. That Timmy was mortified. That is funny as hell. Bro, what? Damn, they took our harmonica and our lock? That's just not cool. But we were about to finish dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. It seems to be a trader who is very interested in ammunition. How about that? Well, don't have any for you, my guy. I'm saying, like, they took my stuff, man. I should have just kept them out. We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. If ever there was a time to get used to a life of being disappointed, the end of the world is probably it. It's hard to keep track of the time down here. We can't tell if it's the night or the day. Our sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something we can do about this. We're not going to use the med kit for the sleeping pills because all it's going to do is make them tired. Okay, well, Timmy's insane. I just thought it would make them all tired, but it made Timmy crazy. Oh Lord. Ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. And there are other problems that we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away and save us from radiation sickness. Yeah, Timmy's crazy. Time to listen to some radio chatter. Maybe we will pick up on some useful shred of information on how to get out of this mess. Yeah. Dolores? Or not Dolores, Mary Jane? Somebody's here. We're able to tune in and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive the next expedition. Good. A young man knocked on our door today asking for help. He said that he had been watching us for a while and he believes we were good and decent people. Although he hoped we would be meeting under different circumstances, he could really use our help now. The mission is rescuing his twin sister who went missing while trying to infiltrate a nearby bandit camp. He promises it'll be worth our while. We're going to send Timmy because his hair is covering his eyes, so that means he's going to do amazing. And there's Mary Jane. Mary Jane, did you do good? It looks like she brought back some soup, but not water. Okay, so yep, nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane. We got 2 food. While we were exploring the streets, a monkey companion ran away, only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it itself, but it was happy to share it with us. At one point during the expedition, the monkey started making weird sounds and digging in front of us with a stick. Revealed a few bottles of water no one even tried to open. That's cool. And we got more food. We were ambushed by a pack of mutated cockroaches, managed to scare them away with bug spray. In their nest, we found a supply of soup. So we got plenty of soup, but now we don't got a lot of water. Okay. Alright, we're gonna prepare for another expedition. When emptying out our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end. Maybe there are supplies in there. Should we check it out? Yeah, let's send Timmy. The treasure hunt actually turned out to be fun, despite taking place in a radioactive dump that is our town. Alright, so I found a suitcase. We're gonna send Timmy out, and he's gonna go with nothing. You got this, Timmy. You're crazy, but you got this. He's the only one that can go. Everybody else is too tired, so. Today, an army broadcast interrupted our, let's just call it breakfast. Anyway, they seemed very eager to evacuate us away from here, but then went over several things that will need to happen before they do it. The first item on the list is for us to, we were given geographical coordinates and need to get there to leave a sign that we're still alive. This should be easy with a map. Yeah, Timmy's dying. Timmy's not coming back. I'm sorry to say it, but Timmy's not coming back. Glance and the information we required, we left him a message in a bottle. Nice. A sleazy looking trader came on an equally scruffy bag and in the shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we get what's in the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us an angry glance every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? I know what this is. Shirkov? It's a Russian cat. I knew it was gonna give us the cat. As soon as the door closed behind us, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sound. Terrified, we backed up against the wall. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to just be an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharkov. Is that its name? Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Some door-to-door salesman found his way into our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. He came by with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called the Astro Citizens, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies, and he says he will reveal some state secrets to us in return. I'm okay. Yeah, if we run out of food, we can just eat the cat, right? As a rule, we don't trust door-to-door salesmen, especially ones who attempt treason. Hey, look, Superman. They offer us. We're gonna trade that for the harmonica. Nice. We managed to work out a deal. The woman also gave us some tips about surviving the wasteland, but her advice seems pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous and that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her and said our goodbyes. Someone knocked on our door and we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few moments of talking, it turned out to be just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bombs dropped. We thought it would only be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas, canes, and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back. Spray them. Let's spray them. The old ladies are attacking us. Okay, sure. He moved positions. Now he's over here. Using the bug spray seemed like a good idea, and it slowed the bandits down, but they still had enough firepower to storm into the shelter and steal some of the food. Wow. We should have just used the other thing. And oh yeah, and Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. We don't know he's dead. He just didn't come back. But we're about to die because we ain't got any more food or anything. What was that? Did the radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try tuning in on that signal. We were able to tune into the survivalist lady who was hosting a Let's Use program. She was evaluating a rifle she obtained just before the bombs fell. It turned out it was similar to ours, and with her tips we were able to repair it. Nice. We were preparing for our expedition. We're sending Ted. I didn't kill Timmy. He just went crazy, okay? Nothing I can do about that, you know? We got no more food. The siblings kept their word and visited us again with a request. Seeing as they're slowly running out of space in their tent, their group is attempting to build a small camp for themselves. They already gathered some resources, but they need someone to help them chop wood and build houses. We got you covered. We got a few splinters, but the work is done. Nice. A woman... Oh... We'll do the one for the one. Okay. We exchanged goods with the trader and she went on her way. Before she left, she insisted that we should listen to the radio broadcast if we would want to get out of that shelter and find a safe place to be. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. We are scared to open it, but it might be some good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbor Ned. We're pretty sure that if there is any reason why our town got bombed, he would be that reason. Shall we open it? Might as well, right? Nope, Doris is sick. Turned out it was a nice mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive the next couple of days. Thank you! Thank you so much! Okay, we're gonna heal Doris too. Yeah, Timmy gone, Paige. We received another radio station from the radio broadcast from the military. Apparently, they wouldn't be arriving. Yeah. Who knows how long it will be, and we don't want to get ill in the process. Oops. We felt it was too risky to help the army without using a gas mask. It seems our rescue will be a bit overdue. Sharkov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's no chance he comes back. After you see the little X over his face, that means he's not coming back. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying that they've been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, he belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to the shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it in the last few days. What was that? Did we hear radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try tuning in on that signal. Yeah, he dead. He dead, Paige. Nothing, and nothing. We could hear nothing, but the annoying static. Better luck next time. Mary Jane had been caught sneaking out under the cover at night. Dolores was furious when Mary Jane revealed that she was going on a date with some bandit boy. She met him during an expedition. Mary Jane asked for a chance to contact her date via written note to apologize for not showing up. Should she be allowed to do that? Yeah. I guess. Hey Ted, what'd you bring? Oh. Dolores agreed to apologize. That an apology note would be polite in these circumstances. Mary Jane wrote one and dropped it off. Came back red-faced and furious. She saw that the bandit boy outside holding hands with some bandit girl. Mary Jane was so hurt, even Dolores took her side. Ted has been outside for far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Oh Lord, every new smell attracts our noses in this little shelter. Instantly there isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check out the hole and see what the source of that smell is. Yeah. Everyone's just dying, Paige. What? The cat came back. We looked in the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws and fangs or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him. So we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. To our surprise, we found Sharkov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Alright, so Mary Jane's apparently sick now. We're gonna send Dolores because Mary Jane's sick. I don't think Mary Jane's sick. She might just be hurt. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. A loud crash surprised him. A bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, he found a new toy. A bit of an unconscious wiring that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cables were for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should Should we take the wire from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yeah, sure. We followed the wire outside and found a half burned out truck with two surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in on us in our very shelter? Their feeble excuse about roadside panic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here, and the car had no wheels. The siblings are back. Yep, occupy the kids. Let's give them the cards. Yep, we were happy to share our cards with them. Sure, the deck isn't complete, so the kids will have to make some new games, but at least it'll keep them busy. Our friends agreed and promised to keep us updated on the situation of the camp. Hey, I appreciate it, Maddie. We're not going to give anybody anything yet. When we looked closely at our map, we noticed someone had written a set of mysterious directions on one of the corners. Will it lead to some kind of treasure? It might be worth sending someone out to find it. Mary Jane, you got this. We were following the map's directions closely, and we ended up walking right into a pile of rubble and ruining the damn thing. Guess the treasure hunt is over. Wow. When the group dressed in lab coats came over a while asking for water, we had no doubts about their identities, but no more. They came back today and gave us some injections. We don't know what it was, but we already feel so much better, and all the colors are so bright. We might have just got LSD. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Okay. So now Mary Jane's better, so that's good. She is now healed, and yeah, we can't do that because we don't have the gas mask, so I have a feeling Doris may not be coming back. We felt it was too risky to keep the army without using a gas mask. It seems our rescue will be a little bit overdue. The agents who are spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Sure. Yeah, cringy. The evil within is crazy. I forgot to change the title. Okay, so Doris is back. She got us 3 bottles of water and a locking key. So we will take it. Mutated rodents are attacking our supplies. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these pests. Use the X. I'm doing okay. I'm letting my PC cool down, so I'm playing this, and once I get done doing this, I'm gonna go to the PC, and then I'm gonna come back and play Tomb Raider on my PlayStation. So, we saved the cans. Okay. Alright, Mary Jane, you got this. Mary Jane, let's hope she hurries back. Yeah. You would expect. Wait. Okay, we got plenty of water. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since you know most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we are, have someone at the door. We opened it up and we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a bottle of. Trade him a water chip. A water chip? What is that? What the hell is that? What in the hell is that? Let's just give him water. Visitor wasn't very happy that we didn't have a water chip, or we didn't know what that one was. Okay, anyway. Snuck out. Sharkov apparently snuck out. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. he introduced himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well even after the end of the world. No. Achoo! Oh, she is looking fantastic. The salesman was very friendly, but we didn't have anything that was of interest to us. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give us a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it go? Where does it lead? I don't know. Let's go find out. Let's bring the gun. First thing you do when you open a door leading to a place you don't know, open fire. Our bullet struck the walls, and guess what? We hit a water pipe. We were able to fill a few bottled waters in the process. Let's go. We were initially thought it was thunder, turned out to be heavy knocking on the door. Someone either hates that door or is very determined to have someone answer it. Well, Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long for something as bad as happened. For a long time we thought the world had really turned into a cruel, unforgiving, and hopeless place. But today our views on it were changed when the siblings and a few others from the group visited us with an invitation to come live with them in their freshly built, fully functional camp. This is our chance to have a normal life, being between friendly and good people, taking care of each other during the good and the bad, uniting together against the evils of the wasteland. This is an emotional moment for us, and time to leave our dark and cozy shelter on a way to a brighter future. Farewell to our humble little home. We're starting a new life today. Doris has barely any strength left yet. A new beginning. Hey! Woohoo! We survived! Well, Doris survived, but you know. We survived! Oh. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm about to go get on the computer, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace out. Let me change the name of the